It's your girl, Queen Naja.
Hey, it's Lizzo.
My name is Becky G.
What's happening is Big Lotto.
Yo, it's Pusha T.
You're in the mix on the Spectrum podcast presented by K.L.P. Entertainment.
Welcome to Oz the Spectrum podcast, your go-to destination for all things hip-hop. Join us as we dive into the colorful world of hip-hop music and culture, exploring the diverse interviews, music reviews, and in-depth discussions that showcase the full spectrum of hip-hop. Tune in and turn up the volume, because this is where the beat drops and the culture never stop.
This is the Spectrum Podcast, where every shade adds to the brilliance of our shared narrative. Kid Cudi to perform at second weekend of Coachella. Kid Cudi has been enjoying a lot of well-earned success in the year of 2024. The Cleveland, Ohio multi-hyphenate helped bring some massive hype back to the genre at the beginning of the year. He dropped Insano, his pushed-back but still eagerly awaited album that a fair number of bangers. Then, just about a month later, he delivered on his promise of a second set of tracks called Insano, Nitro Mega. That saw him go back to more familiar sounds from Scott Mescudi that we have come to appreciate him for. Additionally, the multi-talent is living up to that title, as he will have a role in the new Sonic the Hedgehog spin-off Paramount Plus series called Knuckles. According to multiple sources, he will play Agent Mason in the Sonic Villains dedicated show. It is said to premiere on the streaming platform on April 26, 2024. So yes, Kid Cudi has a lot going on, but he can also add Coachella to that list now. The Music and Arts Festival announced it just yesterday, and he will be performing on the last day, which is Sunday, April 21st. According to the schedule that Cudi reposted to his Instagram, he will be hitting the stage from 5:10 to 5:50. Insano Boy is coming smiling face with horns, fire face with steam from nose, Kid Cudi wrote. More specifically, it will take place at the Sahara tent, and he wants to know who's coming. There is no clear indication on who he is replacing, but fans are certainly ready for the rage. One fan wrote back to Cudi, "No water bottles this time guys, loudly crying face." Another feels the same way, never had Coachella FOMO till now. What are your thoughts on Kid Cudi being added to the Coachella lineup for its second weekend? Who do you think he is replacing? Will he have one of the bigger crowds this coming weekend? Why or why not? Which songs should he perform? We would like to hear what you have to say, so be sure to leave your takes in the comments section.
Diverse interviews, music reviews, and in-depth discussions.
Either a rumor or a report. It is now time for the Rumor Report. Now on the Spectrum podcast.
Our rumor report is presented by Crunch Gym, where no judgments take place. Drake gives Adam 22 his hip-hop media big three, shows rare love to Joe Budden and shades DJ Vlad. Drake is one of the biggest artists in the world, and over the years, he has certainly had his fair share of run-ins with hip-hop media. Overall, it has been a while since he has actually sat down with a hip-hop publication. Instead, he has mostly focused on doing interviews with the likes of Bobby Althoff and Barstool Sports. However, he is clearly paying attention to the landscape right now, and he is aware of all of the big names. Consequently, he could probably tell you who his favorite personalities are, right off the top of his head. In fact, the big three of hip-hop media has become a discussion point thanks to Adam 22. Recently, he said that the big three is himself, DJ Vlad, and DJ Academics. He even dissed Joe Budden in the process, which led to an interesting reply from the man himself. Since then, Adam has asked Drake to get in on the fun. While speaking on a recent podcast, Adam says Drake told him who his big three is, or at least he implied it. Adam suggested his own list, and it led to Drake saying, "Now you got to give it to Joe Budden over Vlad." While Drizzy might hate Joe Budden, and for obvious reasons, it seems like he still respects him as a podcaster. Apparently, Drake isn't too fond of Vlad, who is definitely a polarizing figure. Some love him and his interview style, while others have always felt conflicted by it. No matter what, this debate has been pretty interesting to watch play out. For now, however, it seems like Academics is through line for everyone who is taking part in the debate. Given his public perception, it is a unique thing to note. Let us know what you think of these comments from Drake, down in the comments section below. Do you think that he is correct in his assessment? Who would you have in the hip-hop media big three? Additionally,
diverse interviews, music reviews, and in-depth discussions.
Yo, it's your boy, Young Blue.
Hi, I'm Chloe.
Hey, what's up? It's Shensia.
Hey, what's up? It's Saweetie.
You're in the mix on the Spectrum podcast presented by K.L.P. Entertainment.
Zion Williamson clowned by Mariah Mills after latest injury. Zion Williamson has had a season full of criticism. Talking heads like Stephen A. Smith have criticized his weight and work ethic. NBA fans have lamented the fact that he has rarely been healthy. Williamson has missed so many games since being drafted number 1 overall in 2019. Last summer, Zion made headlines for his off-the-court problems, which involved Zion cheating on former porn star Mariah Mills and the wild social media pressure she was putting on him. Problems seem to keep multiplying for a player everyone knows is box office when he's actually on the court. Despite the criticism and drama, Zion had a great season. He played the most games he has in his entire career. Furthermore, Zion has led the Pelicans to a potential playoff berth. Unfortunately, Zion suffered another injury toward the end of the Pelicans' play-in game against the Los Angeles Lakers. After putting up 40 points against LeBron, Zion, who was visibly frustrated, headed back to the locker room. Now Mariah Mills is back with more ammo for the Pelicans star. After Zion Williamson's late-game injury, one person obviously couldn't wait to chime in. Mariah Mills posted a video of herself laughing at Williamson, implying it's what he deserves for wronging her. Zion is her obsession, as evidenced by her stunts, including getting Williamson's name tattooed on her face. Mills has also called for Zion to get on the treadmill, poking fun at his weight problems and bedroom performance. We should expect more content from Mills, especially as it seems Zion has turned a corner in his career despite this latest injury. Zion and the Pelicans fell to the Lakers but still have a chance to make it to the playoffs. They will face off against the Sacramento Kings to decide the final playoff spot in the West. Williamson's health is the biggest question yet again. It's believed he suffered a hamstring injury, with tests to be done in the coming days. NBA fans should be rooting for a swift recovery because he is legitimately electrifying on the court. Don't be surprised if Mariah Mills makes another video when his status for the play in the finale is confirmed.
Welcome to Osh the Spectrum Podcast, your go-to destination for all things hip-hop.
Either a rumor or a report. It is now time for the Rumor Report. Now on the Spectrum Podcast.
Adin Ross shockingly retires from streaming. Fans react. Adin Ross is easily one of the biggest live streamers of all time. Overall, he is someone who changed the game when it comes to the streaming world. From his variety shows to his collaborations with big artists, Adin was able to build a huge platform for himself. Furthermore, he went on to help found Kick, which is now the main competitor to Twitch. So far, the platform has been doing big things and they have changed the game in terms of streamer deals. However, it seems as though Ross might be tired of the fame. Shockingly, Ross came out with a statement yesterday in which he revealed that he would be retiring from the streaming world. In a lengthy statement which can be read below, Ross thanked all of his fans for their continued support over the years. Furthermore, he made it clear that others should go out and follow their dreams. After all, he was just a teenager playing 2K who ended up becoming a multimillionaire in just a few years. It is an impressive come-up, even if it did come with some controversy and missteps. As for the fans, they were pretty shocked by this announcement. After all, it seemed to have come out of nowhere. Damn, I thought he was just heating up, someone wrote on DJ Academic's page. This is it. Come into the fray, the allegations, the spotlight, the financial possibilities. Get what the F you can and get out. Salute to this. Fame is the worst drug, said another. Fame can certainly be exhausting, and Ross had been adamant about his health and lifestyle. Perhaps, he is making this decision for his own well-being, which is definitely noble. Let us know what you think of this bombshell news, in the comments section down below. Do you think that Adin Ross will inevitably come back to streaming?
Welcome to Osh the Spectrum Podcast, your go-to destination for all things hip-hop.
Warren G shuts down rumor that he was beaten up by Dr. Dre. Warren G is death row royalty. The rapper was one of the key members of the West Coast crew thanks to hits like Regulate and This DJ. According to Death Row co-founder Suge Knight, however, Warren G didn't always click with his peers. During the April 14th episode of Knight's podcast, Collect Call with Suge Knight, he claimed that Warren G was beaten up by his own stepbrother, Dr. Dre. The claim was subsequently denied by the regulator himself. Suge Knight started the episode by reflecting on Death Row's heyday, but things took a turn for the awkward when Knight started talking about an incident between Warren and Dre. You know, when you was trying to use the phone when you wasn't supposed to in front of Andre, your brother, slapped your A*S around, he stated. You start, Ed, saying, "Okay blood. Okay blood. Please don't do it no more, I'm sorry." You can say that that didn't happen, but everybody knows it's true. Despite Knight's insistence that the incident was true, Warren G wasn't having it. The rapper hopped on Instagram to call out the ex-bodyguard. History would repeat itself, because N******** you wasn't the only N******* in the room, N******, he reasoned. You wasn't by yourself. It was other people in the room, too. I'm not gonna say no names because like you said, we don't talk, so why you on here talking? Let that sh**t go, man. Warren G also criticized Knight's reputation as a tough guy. He claims he defended Death Row's honor whenever Knight got into trouble in the 1990s. When you was at the Comedy Store, Warren G added. Fighting that little buff A**********, who saved your mutt half ****** in ass. Me. To call Suge Knight's reputation dubious would be an understatement. The ex-bodyguard is currently serving 28 years in prison, and will not be eligible for parole until 2034. Warren G, meanwhile, is getting ready to go on tour with fellow West Coast legends Snoop Dogg and DJ Quick. The trio will be embarking on the Cali to Canada tour, which kicks off June 3rd in Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Either a rumor or a report. It is now time for the Rumor Report. Now on the Spectrum Podcast.
DaBaby channels Sexy Red in new Get It Sexy freestyle. DaBaby is certainly no stranger to freestyles, and his latest has fans impressed, to say the least. Earlier this week, the Cleveland-born MC stopped by Power 106, where he rapped over Metro Boomin and Future's new viral track alongside Kendrick Lamar, Like That. He also paid tribute to Sexy Red, rhyming over her latest solo single, Get It Sexy. DaBaby is receiving a ton of praise online for his effortless bars, with countless commenters leaving their own requests for other freestyles they want to see him take on next. Everybody wants to hate on DaBaby, but he can actually rap, one fan writes. Another says, one thing we can't argue is that boy can spit. This isn't the only time the worlds of DaBaby and Sexy Red have collided, however. Last summer, the duo linked up for a remix of his 2023 Call Da Fireman cut, Shake Some, which quickly became a fan favorite. They even joined forces to perform the track at the 2023 BET Hip Hop Awards after it was released. While listeners can agree that he delivered on his Get It Sexy freestyle, not all of his work has gone over so well. Back in February, for example, he rapped over the iconic beat from Jay-Z's The Black Album song, Public Service Announcement. Many users felt as though the beat just wasn't for him, and argued that he came up short. Luckily, his other freestyles over Ghana's Fukumian, Burna Boy's Sittin' on Top of the World, and more have been more well received by fans. What do you think of DaBaby's recent Get It Sexy freestyle? How do you think he did? Do you think he deserves all the praise he's receiving online or not? Share your thoughts in the comments section down below, and keep an eye on HNHH for more updates.
Welcome to Oz the Spectrum Podcast, your go-to destination for all things hip-hop. Join us as we dive into the colorful world of hip-hop music and culture, exploring the diverse interviews, music reviews, and in-depth discussions that showcase the full spectrum of hip-hop. Tune in and turn up the volume, because this is where the beat drops and the culture never stop.